Yo, the hip-hop world is in shock right now. Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and the streets are buzzing with the latest revelation that could change everything you thought you knew about Lil Wayne. The full clip is out, and it's being called the missing piece in hip-hop history. Once you see it, there's no going back. This isn't just an interview or a behind-the-scenes look. It's an explosive exposé that dives into secrets, rivalries, and drama the fans never imagined. In this clip, Lil Wayne isn't just talking about music. He's spilling untold stories, exposing betrayals, and revealing moments when he felt misunderstood, even by those closest to him. The emotions ran high as truths came out, and the family was left divided when collaborators and friends reacted to what he said. Fans are debating online, theorists are connecting dots, and the streets are alive with speculation. Who really had his back? Who turned against him? And what does this mean for the legacy of one of rap's greatest icons? Every line in this clip carries weight, every reaction is raw, and every revelation hits hard. Get ready, because this is Lil Wayne like you've never seen before. Alliances will be questioned, secrets will be revealed, and the game will never feel the same again. The camera opens on Lil Wayne, sitting in a dimly lit studio, surrounded by platinum plaques and stacks of notebooks filled with lyrics. His eyes are intense, focused, and there's a weight in his voice as he begins. "Y'all think you know me," he says, voice low and deliberate. "But half of this game, half the people in it, they don't even know the truth about what it took to get here." Fans are shocked instantly. Comments on social media exploding with speculation and anticipation. Emotions ran high as the streets buzzed with curiosity. The family was left divided, and the rap community collectively held its breath. Wayne leans back, a slight smirk crossing his face, though his eyes betray exhaustion. "It's been a long road, filled with loyalty tests, fake smiles, and people trying to write me off before I even finished my first verse. But I'm still here. And now I'm talking, and some of y'all, you won't like it." The words hit hard. Fans are debating, theorizing, and clips of his opening lines are being shared rapidly with captions like, "Lil Wayne drops shocking truths. Full clip out now." He pauses, rubbing the back of his neck, then continues. "People love to make legends into myths. They don't want to see the struggle, the sacrifices, the nights I stayed awake, battling demons and doubters alike. But the real ones, they know. And now, I'm letting everybody else in." The camera zooms in, catching every nuanced expression as he speaks, the weight of the story pressing down on the room. "See loyalty in this game. It ain't what it seems," Wayne says, voice rising with emotion. "I had people close to me, people I trusted more than life itself, turn around and act like I didn't exist when I needed support. And some, they smiled when I stumbled. That hurt more than anything else." The fans are reeling, the internet buzzing with clips of his confessions. "I'm talking real betrayal, stuff y'all ain't ready for." The interviewer leans in cautiously. "Are you saying this was family?" Wayne's eyes narrow. "Yeah, some of the closest people to me. They weren't real. Some of them were jealous. Some of them didn't want me to rise. And when they couldn't compete with the energy I was putting into the music, they tried to sabotage it." The revelation hits like a thunderclap. Fans react instantly. "Family betrayal? Wheezy exposed. This can't be real," one types. Another adds, "The street's really cold out here." Wayne continues, recounting moments from his early days. "I remember nights I stayed in that studio, writing bars while people laughed at me, saying I wouldn't make it. Some of those laughs came from people I considered family. But I never let it stop me. Kept grinding. I kept shining." His voice rises, emotions running high, the audience feeling every word. "And now, years later, some people still try to rewrite history, act like I got here without struggle, without sacrifice. That's why I'm speaking." The clip flashes to archival footage of Wayne performing, fans screaming, energy electric. "This is what it took," he says over the footage. "Blood, sweat, loyalty lost, friends turned foes. It all built me, And some of y'all still don't want to accept it. The family was left divided after this segment aired, as some supporters of Wayne's inner circle questioned his motives, while others defended him fiercely. Social media explodes with heated debates. Is he exaggerating? Or is this the untold truth? Wayne leans forward, intensity growing. I ain't here for clout. I ain't here for sympathy. I'm here for the truth. People need to understand what really went down in the background. The alliances, the betrayals, the secret deals. Y'all think you know, but you don't. He pauses, letting the words sink in. I've got stories that could shock this entire industry. Stories about people smiling in my face while plotting behind the scenes. And some of them, they still try to act like nothing happened. Fans are reacting instantly. Clips of his statements are shared across TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram with hashtags like #LilWayneExposed and #TheMissingPiece. Comments flood in. Bro is spilling everything. I can't believe he's saying this. This changes the way I see the game. Emotions ran high as viewers tried to piece together the implications, questioning the true nature of relationships in Wayne's inner circle. Wayne's voice softens for a moment, tinged with grief. It ain't just the industry. It's personal. Some of the people closest to me. They doubted me, lied to me, even tried to stop my grind. And that's why I keep my circle tight. That's why I move strategically. You can't let everybody in when the game is this cold. He shakes his head slowly. The streets don't forgive, and neither do the fans when the truth comes out. The interviewer cautiously asks about his music and whether some of the conflict impacted his creative process. Wayne nods, voice low but intense. Of course it did. Every diss, every slight, every betrayal fueled my fire. Some people think I write songs just for fun. These tracks, they're therapy. They're messages to the world. They're truths wrapped in bars. And if you listen closely, you'll hear the real story. The story nobody else wants to tell. The camera cuts to more behind-the-scenes footage. Wayne in the studio, late nights, recording, making history. That's the thing most people don't see, he continues. The struggle, the fights behind closed doors. The people who acted like friends but weren't. And when I finally blew up, some of those same people tried to claim credit or tear me down. It's crazy, but that's reality. That's hip-hop. Fans online are dissecting every detail. Theories running wild. He's exposing old associates. One types. The betrayal angle is insane, another adds. Emotions ran high, and the story quickly dominates hip-hop forums and group chats. Clips are being remixed, music overlays added, dramatic captions emphasizing words like betrayal, family divided, and the untold truth. Wayne leans back, exhaling, eyes sharp. I've been patient. I've stayed quiet for years. But some stories need to be told, and the timing is perfect. People are ready to hear it, and I'm ready to say it. Every secret, every lie, every betrayal. It's all here. His words land like a punch, resonating with viewers who are both shocked and intrigued. The conversation turns to the industry's reaction to his rise. People love to hate, Wayne says. They love to tear you down. They want you to fail. But every time they tried, I came back stronger. And that's what makes this story powerful. It's not just about music. It's about surviving, thriving, and exposing the truth in a world full of fake smiles and empty promises. Fans continue reacting, emotions running high. Every clip, every frame, every confession sparks conversations. Social media is on fire, debates raging about loyalty, betrayal, and the personal cost of fame. The family was left divided after this aired, with some supporters defending Wayne's honesty, while others questioned the timing and intent. The tension is palpable, and anticipation builds for what's coming next. Wayne's voice softens, almost reflective. I just want people to understand. This game is more than rap. It's life, it's relationships, it's trust. And when trust is broken, it hits deep. That's why I'm speaking now. That's why the missing piece of hip-hop history is finally being revealed. The rest of the world. They'll see soon enough. The camera pans out, leaving Wayne in the studio, surrounded by trophies, music, and memories of battles fought and won. The tension lingers, the fans are left in suspense, and the streets are buzzing with questions. Who betrayed him? Who was loyal? And what does this mean for the legacy of Lil Wayne in hip-hop history? The camera cuts back to Lil Wayne, now pacing slowly in the studio, fingers tapping on the edge of the table, eyes burning with intensity. "You know what's wild," he says, voice low but sharp. "Even when you rise to the top, even when people cheer for you, there's always someone trying to take your shine, trying to twist your story. You seen it. I lived it. And I ain't afraid to call it out." Fans are immediately reacting online, clips of this moment trending on every social platform. Emotions ran high, the family was left divided, and the streets are buzzing with questions nobody has answers to yet. Wayne leans in closer to the camera, his tone almost conspiratorial. "Some of the people closest to me, the ones I trusted the most, they were talking behind my back. They wanted my downfall. And I didn't even see it coming until it was almost too late." Fans comment furiously. "This can't be real," one types. "He exposing everybody," another writes. The clip spreads like wildfire. Hashtags like #LilWayneExposed and #HipHopSecrets trending within minutes. He sits down, staring into the lens, voice heavy with emotion. "I remember nights I couldn't sleep, thinking about the people I thought had my back. The ones I believed would ride with me no matter what. And some of them, they didn't. They smiled while I was grinding, but they were plotting. That's cold. That's betrayal at its worst." The interviewer leans in cautiously. "Are you saying these betrayals affected your career?" Wayne nods slowly. "Of course. Every setback, every fake smile, every whisper behind my back. It fueled me, made me work harder, write better, perform stronger. But it also taught me lessons about trust, loyalty, and the price of fame." Fans online are dissecting every detail. "Yo, he's spilling the real tea," one posts. "The betrayal angle is insane." Another comments, "I never knew hip-hop could be this dramatic behind the scenes." Emotions ran high, and speculation about who could have been disloyal spreads across forums, TikTok and Instagram. Wayne's voice grows sharper, more confrontational. "And let me be clear, this ain't about revenge. This is about truth. People need to see what really goes down in this industry. The smiles, the handshakes, the hugs don't always mean loyalty. Sometimes it's a mask for envy, greed, and jealousy." He pauses, letting the words sink in. "And some of these people, they're still out here trying to play the victim, acting like they didn't do anything wrong. But we see them. The streets see them. And now the world sees them." The camera cuts to archival footage of Lil Wayne performing, fans screaming, energy electric. Over the footage, Wayne narrates, "This is what it took to survive. Every betrayal, every fake friend, every struggle. It shaped me, made me Lil Wayne. And if you listen to my music closely, you'll hear the story. You'll hear the pain, the triumphs, the battles that no one talks about." The interviewer asks about his relationships with fellow artists, and whether competition played a role in the betrayals. Wayne leans back, expression serious. "Competition? Yeah. But it's deeper than that. Some people were threatened by my vision, my work ethic, my ability to connect with fans. They wanted to undermine me, twist my narrative, make me doubt myself. And at times I did doubt myself. But I never stopped." Fans continue reacting in real time, debating the possible identities of the people he's hinting at. "If this is true, Wayne's calling out some serious names," one fan writes. Another adds, "The streets are not ready for this." Emotions ran high as the clip spreads across platforms, every reaction adding fuel to the fire. Wayne grows more reflective. "It wasn't just about music. It was personal. People who claimed they cared about me. Some didn't. They were smiling while I was fighting battles behind the scenes, and that hurt more than anything else. But that's the game. That's life. You learn who's real and who's fake the hard way. The conversation shifts to the impact of these betrayals on his mental health. Wayne's voice softens, tinged with vulnerability. There were times I questioned everything. My talent, my decisions, my path. And the ones I trusted the most. They fueled that doubt. But I kept going. Had to. For myself, for my fans, for the people who believed in me. The camera zooms in, capturing every micro-expression as he recounts a particularly intense moment. I remember a night in the studio, thinking I was alone in this battle. People I thought were family had plans I couldn't even imagine. And that night I made a decision. No matter what, I wasn't gonna let anyone write my story but me. Fans are buzzing. Clips of Wayne's confessions overlaid with dramatic captions like "Betrayal Exposed" and "The Untold Story of Lil Wayne" trending on YouTube and Instagram. "This is insane," one fan types. "Wayne is spilling the real behind the scenes," another says. Emotions ran high, and the drama is reaching fever pitch as fans debate every word. Wayne leans forward, voice intense. "And here's the truth most people don't talk about. The industry loves a story. They love conflict. They love drama. But when you live it, when you feel it, it's more than that. It's real life. And some of the people responsible for my struggles, they're still walking around like everything's normal. But the truth, it always comes out." The interviewer asks if he ever confronted those who betrayed him. Wayne smiles faintly, though it's sharp, almost bitter. "Some confrontations happened. Some people tried to act like it never happened. But the point isn't revenge. It's clarity. It's exposure. It's making sure the world knows the truth about what really goes on behind the lights, the cameras, and the awards." Fans are reacting passionately. Clips are being shared with captions like, "Lil Wayne reveals industry secrets," and "Wayne calls out fake friends." The comments section explodes. "The betrayal angle is wild. Wayne speaking facts. Can't believe he's saying this." Emotions ran high, speculation about names and events spreading like wildfire. Wayne's voice grows heavier, filled with determination. "I'm telling my story, and nobody can rewrite it. The truth is bigger than gossip, bigger than rumors, bigger than anyone trying to take credit or tear me down. And when people hear this, they'll understand why I move the way I do, why I trust the circle I trust, and why I protect my legacy." He pauses, eyes narrowing. "And some people, they're scared now. 'Cause they know I see everything. I remember everything. And I ain't afraid to speak it." The family was left divided, emotions ran high, and now the streets, the fans, the world. They're gonna see the real Lil Wayne. The one who survived betrayal, survived envy, and still stands at the top. The camera pans across the studio, showing Wayne surrounded by memorabilia, gold records, and mementos of his career. "Every song I wrote, every verse, every lyric. It tells the story of survival, of loyalty lost, of enemies exposed, and of a legend who refuses to be silenced. And this clip, this is the missing piece. And now it's out." Fans are sharing and commenting furiously. Wayne finally exposing everything. "This is the missing piece. The streets can't handle this." The tension builds, speculation intensifies, and emotions run higher with every clip, every snippet, every word. The drama is reaching a new level, and everyone is waiting for the next revelation. Wayne leans back one final time in the segment, voice softening but still powerful. "I've fought too long, sacrificed too much, and seen too many fake smiles to stay quiet anymore. This is my truth. This is the missing piece. And the world better be ready for the full story, because once it drops, there's no going back." The camera slowly zooms out as Wayne sits surrounded by his life's work. His eyes reflecting pain, strength, and determination. Fans are left in suspense, social media is ablaze, and the streets are buzzing with the question: who really betrayed him? Who stayed loyal? And what does this missing piece mean for hip-hop history? The camera cuts to Lil Wayne standing by a window in the studio, city lights casting shadows across his face. His voice is low, tense, almost like he's confessing a secret. You ever feel like the people closest to you are the ones trying to cut you down the most, he says. Fans are shocked immediately, comments flooding social media. He's spilling everything. Wayne exposing the real ones. Emotions ran high, the family was left divided, and the streets buzzed with speculation. Wayne continues, pacing slowly. I've seen people smile in my face, shake my hand, call me brother, while plotting how to sabotage me behind the scenes. And it wasn't just a few. It was a network. A circle of people who thought they could control my rise, control my legacy. But they forgot who they were messing with. The interviewer leans in, visibly tense. Are you saying this is about friends or family? Wayne's eyes flash. Both. And some of the people you'd never suspect. That's the shocker. Loyalty ain't guaranteed, even with blood ties. Fans online are dissecting every word. Clips with captions like Lil Wayne reveals family betrayal and the untold story of hip-hop trend immediately. One fan types, "This is wild. Wayne's exposing the real snakes." Another writes, "The streets are shaking right now." Emotions ran high, the speculation intense, and the social media debate exploded in every direction. Wayne sits down, rubbing his temples. I remember nights alone in the studio thinking, why me? Why all this hate? People I trusted, people I believed in. They wanted me to fail. They were doing it while pretending to ride with me. That's real betrayal. The interviewer asks if these betrayals influenced his music. Wayne leans forward, voice heavy with emotion. Every verse, every bar, every album. It's therapy. It's a reflection of what I went through. Some of y'all think I just write songs for fun. These tracks are messages, warnings, and truths wrapped in rhythm. If you listen closely, you can hear the pain, the triumph, the deception. Fans are reacting furiously online. Clips shared with hashtags like #WayneExposed and #HipHopDrama. Yo, he's calling out real people. One comment reads, I can't believe this. Another adds, family and friends. Betrayal at the highest level. Emotions ran high, speculation intense, and debates ignited over who Wayne could be referencing. Wayne grows more intense, eyes burning. And don't get it twisted. This isn't about revenge. This is about truth. About setting the record straight. People need to know the real Lil Wayne. The one who survived betrayals, fake smiles, and envy. The one who stayed loyal to his vision even when everyone else doubted him. That's the story people should hear. The camera cuts to archival footage of Wayne performing. Fans screaming, energy electric. Over the footage, Wayne narrates. Every stage, every mic, every song. It's a testament to surviving the storm. The betrayals, the envy, the fake friends. They made me stronger. And now, the world sees the full picture. He pauses, voice softening. I've been patient. I've kept quiet for years, watching people manipulate the narrative, spread lies, and twist stories. But the time is now. The full clip. It's everything. The secrets, the rivalries, the struggles you never knew about. Fans online react instantly, comments flooding in. The missing piece of hip-hop history, one writes. Wayne's dropping truths no one dared to speak. Another says, this is insane. The loyalty angle hits deep. Emotions ran high, the story dominating feeds and forums alike. Wayne leans back, voice measured but powerful. I've had people try to gaslight me, deny my experiences, and act like the struggles I faced weren't real. But the truth, the streets see it, the fans see it, and now the world will see it too. Every betrayal, every lie, every challenge. The interviewer asks about Wayne's closest allies and whether some of them were involved in the betrayals. Wayne's expression hardens. Some were, yeah, and some still try to act like they weren't. But I remember. I see it all. The fake smiles, the whispers, the side deals. All of it. That's why trust is earned, not given. And that's why the circle is tight now. Fans are dissecting every nuance, theories about names and events exploding across TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Clips with captions like "Wayne exposes hip-hop betrayal" and "The truth about Lil Wayne" go viral instantly. Emotions ran high, debates heated, and fans were desperate for answers. Wayne's voice grows softer, reflective. "It wasn't just the industry. It was personal. People I thought were brothers, sisters, friends. They doubted me. They lied. They acted like they cared while plotting against me. And that hurt more than any setback in my career. But I turned that hurt into power, into music, into legacy." The camera pans across the studio, showing Wayne surrounded by gold records, memorabilia, and evidence of his long career. Every lyric, every bar, every album. It's my testimony. A record of survival, of betrayal, of triumph over envy and deceit. And now the missing piece is revealed. The truth is out. Fans continue reacting, sharing clips, remixing footage with dramatic music overlays. Comments flood. Wayne finally tells it all. The streets cold, loyalty tested. This changes everything we thought we knew about hip-hop. Emotions ran high as the story unfolds, the narrative shifting with every revelation. Wayne leans forward, eyes piercing the camera. People love to glamorize the industry, talk about fame and fortune, but they forget the pain behind it. The people who smile in your face while trying to tear you down. The ones who claim to ride with you but plot your downfall. That's reality. That's hip-hop. And now y'all see it. The interviewer cautiously asks if he has any advice for others facing betrayal. Wayne's voice is steady, almost calm. Stay focused. Trust wisely. Protect your legacy. And always speak your truth. The streets remember. The fans remember. And when the truth comes out, it hits harder than any diss track or rumor. Fans online are dissecting every word, debating, theorizing, and sharing clips with captions like "Wayne drops untold secrets" and "The betrayal nobody saw coming." Emotions ran high. Fans glued to every snippet, hungry for the next revelation. Wayne leans back one last time, exhaling, eyes intense. "I've survived envy, betrayal, fake smiles, and manipulation. And I'm still standing. The missing piece in hip-hop history isn't just about me. It's about every truth hidden behind the glitz, the glamour, and the fame. And now it's out. The world will never look at hip-hop the same way again." The camera slowly zooms out, leaving Wayne surrounded by trophies, records, and memories of battles fought and won. Fans are left stunned, social media ablaze, and the streets buzzing with questions. Who betrayed him? Who stayed loyal? And what does this missing piece mean for the legacy of Lil Wayne in hip-hop history? The camera opens on Lil Wayne sitting in a private room, the glow of city lights reflecting off the glass behind him. He's calm, but there's a storm behind his eyes. "You ever feel like the people around you don't really want to see you win?" he asks, voice low but charged with emotion. Fans immediately explode online. Clips start trending with captions like "Lil Wayne speaks the untold truth" and "Hip-hop betrayal exposed." Emotions ran high, the family was left divided, and the streets are buzzing with speculation. Wayne leans forward, hands clasped tightly. "I've been in rooms where people smiled in my face, called me brother, and then went behind my back plotting ways to undercut me, manipulate deals, and even take credit for my work. That's real. And some of those people, they're still out there, acting innocent, pretending nothing ever happened." The interviewer leans in, cautious. "Are these friends or industry people?" Wayne shakes his head slowly. "Both. And some of them are closer than you'd think. The betrayal hits hardest when it comes from those you trust the most." Fans online are reacting instantly. Clips shared with hashtags like #LilWayneExposed, #TheMissingPiece, and #HipHopDrama. Comments flood in. Wayne's spilling all the tea. The streets are shook. Family betrayal. This can't be real. Emotions ran high, speculation wild, and debates ignited about who could be involved. Wayne's voice grows heavier, carrying the weight of years in the game. "I've seen envy, greed, and jealousy disguised as friendship. People act like they ride for you, but the moment they see you rise, they want your crown. And I've had to fight for every inch of respect I've earned. Every bar, every verse, every album. It's a testament to survival. The camera cuts to archival footage of Wayne performing on stage, the crowd roaring. "See this," he says over the footage. "This energy, this connection, this love from the fans. That's why I kept going. That's why I survived the betrayal, the envy, the fake smiles. And that's why the missing piece of hip-hop history is finally coming out." The interviewer asks about his creative process and whether these conflicts shaped his music. Wayne leans back, eyes intense. "Everything I've been through, every fake friend, every betrayal, every lie. It fuels my creativity. My music isn't just entertainment. It's a reflection of life, loyalty lost, lessons learned, and truths that nobody else wants to tell." Fans continue reacting furiously online. Clips of Wayne's statements are shared with dramatic captions. Wayne reveals industry secrets. Betrayal exposed. The missing piece of hip-hop history. One fan types, "I can't believe he's saying this." Another adds, "The streets are really cold, loyalty tested at the highest level." Emotions ran high, and speculation intensifies with every new clip. Wayne's tone sharpens. "And don't get it twisted. This isn't about revenge. This is about truth. About exposing the real story behind the glitz, the glamour, and the fame. People think they know hip-hop, but most of y'all don't. You see the headlines, the awards, the fame. But you don't see the struggles, the betrayal, the sacrifice." The interviewer presses, asking if he ever confronted those who betrayed him. Wayne's eyes narrow. "Some confrontations happened. Some people tried to act like nothing happened. But the point isn't revenge. It's clarity. It's making sure the world knows the truth about what really goes down behind the cameras, behind the lights, and behind the smiles." Fans are dissecting every word, theorizing wildly. Social media explodes with debates and speculation. Wayne calling out real people, one fan writes. "This changes everything we thought we knew." Another says, "Family betrayal. This is insane." Emotions ran high, and clips are remixed with dramatic music, emphasizing betrayal, loyalty, and hidden truths. Wayne grows reflective. "It wasn't just about music or fame. It was personal. People I considered brothers and sisters, friends I trusted. They doubted me, lied to me, and acted like they cared. And that hurt more than anything. But it also made me stronger, sharper, more focused. It made me the Lil Wayne you see today." The camera pans across his studio, showing gold records, awards, and memorabilia from decades in the game. Every song, every verse, every album. It's a testament to survival. The betrayals, the envy, the fake smiles. They all shaped me. And now the missing piece is revealed. The truth is out. Fans are reacting even more intensely. Clips shared across TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Comments flood in. Wayne finally tells the real story. The missing piece of hip-hop history revealed. Emotions ran high, the family was left divided. The tension builds, anticipation grows, and everyone waits for the next revelation. Wayne leans forward, voice steady, eyes piercing. People love to glamorize the industry, talk about the money, the fame, the awards. But they forget the pain, the struggle, the betrayal, the people who smile in your face while plotting against you. That's reality. That's life. That's hip-hop. And now you see it all. The interviewer asks if Wayne has any advice for others facing betrayal and envy in the industry. Wayne's expression softens, voice calm but firm. "Trust wisely. Protect your circle. Speak your truth. The streets remember. The fans remember. And when the truth comes out, it hits harder than any rumor, diss, or attack. Loyalty is rare, and betrayal, it comes with a cost." Fans dissect every nuance, debating the identities of those involved. Theories explode online, speculation runs rampant. Clips are overlaid with dramatic captions. Wayne exposes hidden betrayals, the untold story of hip-hop, the missing piece revealed. Emotions ran high, suspense builds, and viewers can't wait for what comes next. Wayne leans back one final time, exhaling, eyes intense, reflecting decades of struggle. I survived envy, betrayal, fake smiles, manipulation. And I'm still standing. The missing piece of hip-hop history isn't just about me. It's about truth, loyalty, and survival. And now it's out. The world will never look at hip-hop the same way again. The camera slowly zooms out, leaving Wayne surrounded by his legacy. Awards, gold records, memorabilia, and memories of battles fought and won. Fans are left in suspense, social media is ablaze, and the streets are buzzing with one question. Who really betrayed him? Who stayed loyal? And what does this missing piece mean for the legacy of Lil Wayne in hip-hop history? And just like that, the story leaves the streets in shock. Lil Wayne's revelations have pulled back the curtain on a world fans never saw. The betrayals, the fake smiles, the secret rivalries, and the personal struggles that shaped a legend. Emotions ran high, the family was left divided, and social media exploded with debates, theories, and heated arguments. The missing piece of hip-hop history has finally been revealed, but questions still linger. Who really betrayed him? Who stayed loyal? And how will these revelations reshape the legacy of one of rap's greatest icons? Throughout this explosive clip, we witnessed raw emotion, unfiltered truth, and the side of Lil Wayne most people didn't want you to see. The envy, the manipulation, the conflicts behind the scenes. It's a story of survival, resilience, and unbroken talent. Fans everywhere are connecting the dots, replaying the clip, and sharing their thoughts, trying to piece together the full picture. The tension is palpable, and the drama is far from over. Now it's your turn to weigh in. What do you think about Lil Wayne's revelations? Are these betrayals as shocking as they seem, or is there more we haven't seen yet? Drop your opinions in the comments and join the discussion. This is a conversation that can't be ignored. Make sure to hit that like button if this story blew your mind, and subscribe so you never miss the next explosive clip. Share this video with friends who need to see the real truth behind the music. The streets are talking, the fans are reacting, and the missing piece of hip-hop history is finally out in the open. Trust me, you won't want to miss what happens next.